Inside Racing is brought to you by Dunlop.
For once, very cliched. Women love fields of flowers and are interested in horsepower. In the case of this woman, correct on both counts. She studied biology and is now one of the best known and most successful female racing drivers in the world.
Je ne sais pas exactement d'où vient le goût de la vitesse et le goût du risque parce que
I don't really know where my love of speed comes from, as when I was young I was frightened of everything, of speed and height. I didn't dare do anything. But then as a teenager you try out all sorts. You learn, gain experience and get to know yourself better.
Quand on se découvre, quand on a envie de faire de nouvelles expériences.
My enjoyment of speed probably began with skiing. I love skiing, and at some point this addiction to speed took me behind the wheel.
Et puis par la suite sans doute au volant de la voiture.
Today, it's her profession, and she's a sought-after test driver, as here, doing Dunlop winter testing on a frozen lake. Yet this diminutive woman didn't enter motorsport until the age of 21, and then only by chance.
Well, it truly was a matter of chance. I got to know a driver who became pregnant. She needed someone to stand in for her and suggested me. Vanina Ickx in Belgium in motorsport? That would be special. That would interest sponsors. I said yes right away and then learned everything from scratch. And I've simply stayed with it. I've driven in some great races like the Paris-Dakar, the 24 Hours of Le Mans and a few single-seater races. That was fantastic and all just through chance.
J'ai fait beaucoup de belles choses. Mais c'est surtout dû au hasard.
In 2006 and 7, she drove for Audi in the DTM. Just a brief and unsuccessful digression. She feels far more at home in endurance racing, as if she had it in her blood. She's already raced 6 times at Le Mans, in 2009 as the only female driver.
C'est vraiment la discipline dans laquelle je me sens bien.
It's in this discipline that I feel most comfortable. You need lots of stamina and a whole heap of strategy.
C'est pas mal de stratégie.
Le Mans, very much to her taste. She shares this passion with her father, Jacky Ickx, who won here 6 times.
Évidemment, je suis fière de porter ce nom et d'avoir un papa comme le mien.
Of course, I'm proud to bear this name and to have such a father. He made it possible for me to get into motorsport. Otherwise, I probably never have started. But without being assertive, you don't get far. I had to use it all. Femininity, name, talent, and lots of hard work to get as far as I have.
Et talent, plus travail, évidemment, pour arriver jusqu'ici.
The capital of the European Union. Vanina lived here with her family for many years.
Bruxelles, c'est là que j'ai grandi, c'est ici que je suis née.
Brussels home. I was born and grew up here. It's where I used to play tricks and where I kissed a boy for the first time.
De mauvais coups, c'est ici aussi que j'ai embrassé mon premier garçon.
My family and friends live here. My whole life is here.
C'est ici que vit ma famille, que j'ai mes amis, donc c'est toute ma vie.
Prejudice often keeps women away from motorsport, the hurdles in the fast lane being too big, even at an early age.
Quand on est petit,
when you're small, girls prefer to play with dolls and boys with cars. Perhaps it's genetic or to do with how you're brought up and social norms.
Après, il y a une question d'éducation, de société, des mentalités à changer. Mais je pense pas que ce soit vraiment une question de...
The mentality has changed now, and I don't think it's a question of ability, as there are several women in motorsport these days, such as Denisa Patrick in the USA and the ones in DTM, who are doing very well. Formula One is still waiting for its first woman, but I think that's soon going to change.
Sa prochaine femme, je pense que ça va arriver.
Flower girl? Far from it. Vanina Ickx, firmly in the motorsport saddle.
Inside Racing was brought to you by Dunlop.